Jemel, why are we here?
Because baseball's back, baby!
Oh my God!
Alright, that'll be enough.
Max, mate, I know you've been struggling without baseball, so talk to me. How have you been?
Terrible, and I ruined my hair after that. But anyway, it's true to say that it has been a tough ride for me since Chase Utley christened you J-Love almost 3 months ago, but the day has arrived. MLB is back, and we have been tasked with giving you guys the full breakdown of the new condensed season.
But now it's time to give you guys a sneak preview.
Jemel, are you ready?
Do you not see this? I was born ready, okay? This is bases covered opening week. Let's go.
I am the best at this. Nah, you ain't gonna mess with this. Ever heard of what the veteran is? I work harder than most to be veteran.
This year, like everything else in our lives, baseball is going to be a little bit different. So here are the things you need to know.
Each team this season will play 60 games, a fraction of the normal 162, which means this will be the most action-packed MLB season we've ever had. To adjust to the smaller game count and minimize travel, teams are only playing divisional opponents and interleague opponents in the same region. Let's use the Washington Nationals as an example, last year's World Series champions. They play in the National League East division, so they will play the majority of their games, that's 40, against those opponents in that division. The remaining 20 games will be played against their American League East counterparts, and deep breaths. Jemel, did I do a good job explaining that one?
Yeah, but Max, do you feel like there's anything else, any more updates, any more information that, I think, should be shared for people to note down?
Yeah, just a little one. We haven't mentioned that today is opening day!
Max, I've been to spring training. I've spent 10 weeks learning the ropes thanks to your help. So I'm even more excited about my first opening week. What am I in for, bro?
Let's take a look at some of the epic start of the season moments.
Oh my God, full body chills.
J-Love, I am so excited. I could cry.
But of course, okay, the excitement doesn't end on opening day. Before we wrap up this episode, we want to show you some of the teams and players you need to be tuning in for this season.
Mookie Betts was ranked as one of the top 5 players in the majors last season, and now he's joining my favorite team, the LA Dodgers, who have won 7 consecutive National League West titles and made the World Series in 2017 and 2018, but haven't won it since 1988 when I was -4. Will he help us get there? I hope. Next up is Shohei Ohtani, or as the fans like to call him, Showtime. He has that rare ability to both bat and pitch with equal ability, and when he gets back to his dominant and healthy self, he's certainly one to watch. And lastly, it would be wrong not to mention one of the great young hitters in baseball history, Juan Soto, who made his debut at just 19 and made baseball look pretty easy. During the Nationals World Series success last season, he led the team in home runs hit and runs scored. Plus, he's even invented an intimidation tactic at the plate, which seems to work for him, called the Soto Shuffle.
Max, would you like to demonstrate the Soto Shuffle for the viewers at home?
Sure. Here we go, Jemel. The wiggle, the moving, the crotch. I don't know if I can show the crotch on camera. Well, it's safe to say I won't be doing that again, but there's one last topic I want to talk about on this show, and that's the series to watch during opening week. We thought we'd draft in the hosts of MLB's other UK baseball show, Caps Off.
That's right, happy to welcome Phil and Mark to the bases covered team. Let's roll the footage. Welcome, guys. Huge fans of the show, super excited to have you guys on board to help us break down the most exciting initial series of the MLB season. How are you both doing?
Good, thanks, Jemel.
Good.
Yeah, I'm doing well, man. I'm just happy we have baseball to count down to. It's been a long summer without it.
Let's start with the Dodgers and the Giants.
Well, it might be the most heated rivalry in baseball, and there's an argument for Yankees-Red Sox. Certainly, there's an argument for Cubs-Cardinals, to be sure. But Dodgers-Giants, the supporters have been known to clash a little bit in the stands for that one. No supporters here,
what
obviously,
kind of
in the
fighting is this,
coronavirus
Murphy?
era.
What's this?
I have this much room to clash, Mark. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. But again, it's a very heated rivalry. The one thing you need to know is Mookie Betts. The guy's a former most valuable player in the American League. We get to see a debut in Dodgers blue against a heated rival. What could be a decent division race, so it could be fun.
Okay, well that sounds like that would be one of the best games in opening week. But I've got my eyes on, of course, the Yankees versus the Red Sox. A classic rivalry, which I think will be an amazing game. Am I right, guys? Or am I right? Am I right?
It's a great occasion. I just think there's a bit of a gulf now between the two sides. The Yankees are big favourites to win that division. And as for the Red Sox, not sure what's going on there. So who knows though? Jemel, this is a season where there's only 60 games in a shortened regular season. I think you might get one or two surprises.
Finally, last year's World Series champions, the Washington Nationals, they'll face the New York Mets in early August. Will the Soto shuffle, as we like to call it, work against the Mets' strong starting rotation?
Well, I'm a Mets supporter, and I will tell you, we always end up on the wrong end of the other club's highlight reel. So I think Soto is going to absolutely dismantle the Mets. But the Mets have actually been pretty good head-to-head against the Nationals as a club. I think that continues. If you look at the betting odds, the Mets actually have a higher odds to win the World Series than do the Nationals. So I think Mets get the win, but Soto has reason to dance and shuffle and do all that he does. He's a tremendous talent.
They're going to have to get off to a flying start, as are everyone else. I'm just delighted, as Phil is, and as you both are, and all the fans of Major League Baseball in the UK, that we finally have something to talk about.
Finally, honestly, looking forward to it. I'm excited for it, definitely. I know Max is as well. He doesn't shut up about it, to be honest. But for our audience watching, where can our audience find Caps Off on opening week?
You can catch us, as always, on BT Sport and the BT Sport app. Plus, check out BT Sport's social media channels. They do a really good job of letting you know when and where to find this guy and myself and a little bit of baseball that we talk.
You're not missing this, ever.
They are Caps Off. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
So there you have it, something to sink your teeth into ahead of this epic short season.
I can't wait. Now to remind you, today is the official start of the season, so stay up really late or wake up really early and make sure you tune in to the series we mentioned.
Before we go, we want to remind you of the Bases Covered virtual road trip coming to YouTube very soon indeed. We'll be taking you on a journey across cities in America, visiting MLB stadiums and covering all of the best bits of the 2020 season.
Yes, so make sure you subscribe, turn on the notifications, hit that like button, comment down below, and as always, thank you for watching. Bye!